So, yeah, Craig, I know we're...
Are we out of time?
We're going to run out of time. We want to talk about, like, okay, how do you become a chosen partner? You're going to have to go find Craig to find a lot of that stuff. I do want to open it up to questions. And the one thing that that I found so interesting at the last talk I see you do was a lot of the ideas around actually bringing the deal home and after the deal and some of the fun stuff that you shared. So wondering if you just share one or two of those stories, and then we can open up to questions from you guys.
Yeah, I mean, so are you talking about the bacon play?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah. It's fun. I mean, when I heard the bacon play, I'm like, that's amazing. Yeah, it's just remember, conceptually, one of the things we're trying to do is we're trying to take things that we just put on the backs of salespeople and figure out how we can go help, right? So, we think of end of funnel plays. So, like the bacon play was a security company, and what they would do is if a client went dark with 1 week left in the corner, they could press a button in Salesforce and they'd send the buyer a pound of bacon, right? And now they're not going to buy because they got a pound of bacon. And there's many people you probably shouldn't sell bacon to, right? But or a pound of it too. And not only don't send me bacon, but a pound. Come on. So but it triggers. It's different than you calling. You know how it is. I'm these poor sales guy. You listen to the end of the quarter. It's like I called the guy 15 times. They won't call me back. I emailed them. I tried them at home. I waited for him in the parking lot. All this stuff. It's like, can we run plays at the end? So like, like Gainsight. I remember that they used to send pizza to the end of the quarter sales meeting, right? Just little touches like that. It's not going to help you close the deal. The biggest issue is engagement at the end of the deal. And so can we think about fun stuff like that? You should just have fun with it. I mean, I think I told you when you were there, I told the story about the guy knew that I loved the brisket at the Good Company in Houston. And I had ignored him probably for a month and a half. I have no idea how he even thought that he would close the deal with me. But whatever. He sent me the brisket, literally cooked with the Texas cheese bread and hot sauce from the Good Company with 5 days left in the quarter. So I had to take his call. Now, unfortunately, he got on the call and I had to tell him he didn't have a deal. But he couldn't reach me before. And then he gives me this. I'm like, oh, man, dude, I got to call this guy back. And so I actually called him anyway. It's just little things like that. I'm not saying you got to send food. I'm not saying you got to be corny. But can we think outside the box and help salespeople get engaged with people at the end of the quarter?
Yeah. I mean, this stuff is amazing. Hopefully you guys are seeing some of this too. The thing that I get the most frustrated with is the same people doing the same things over and over again, both as a buyer when I get this stuff flooding my inbox, and also when I go into companies and try and help them, and everyone's doing the same copycat stuff. So when I heard Craig throwing all this knowledge at me, I said that's exactly where things need to be going. So I want to give a little bit of time for you guys to answer questions. We didn't get to kind of half the stuff that we wanted to go over, so hopefully you guys will be able to connect with Craig as well, or just kind of open your heads and brainstorm about how you can use some of this stuff.